Good morning, everyone. We are back, baby. Last day of the week. Morning, Paul. Well, here we are. We got quite the reaction on the news this morning. What's up, Squid? Good morning. Hey, Tom. Hey, Capital. Blue Collar, T-Wood. Morning, Ben. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bruno. First and last, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will take that as a compliment. I found that's the only way to be profitable is chill out. Stop getting all crazy. Also, I'm on Pacific time, so you guys are always catching me at 6 in the morning, my time. So that probably has a little bit to do with it too. I got a lot of energy during the day, but this early in the morning, I'm not gonna be screaming and wearing pit vipers and all that. I just can't do it. Morning, Roberta. Neil. Hello, Leonidas. Here. I don't know what that means. Am I a Leonidas? I don't even know what that means. I mean, I know who Leonidas is. What does it mean to be a Leonidas? Oh. Well, Oregonian's cool too. But to be a Leonidas, that would be legit. I'd rather be a Leonidas than an Oregonian. Hey, Oceans, good morning. We got 2 minutes till the open. I will reset my data. Make sure got the freshest bars coming in. The old Nasdaq. Similar move up, not quite as strong as ES though. Marking out the highs and the lows from yesterday, which was basically just a range day. There's the opening bell. We'll wait to see what develops here. I mean, we had an uptrend, but could already be played out, especially on these news bursts. You never know if they're gonna have continuation or not. All-time high is right above us. Yesterday's low is right below us. We'll see. My biggest hope for today is that we just go somewhere. Don't care where it is. Let's go somewhere. But it is a Friday, so typically that means a little bit lower volume, more likely to range. Institutions are not going to hang around all day. They're going to get out of here, enjoy the weekend. But we got a few solid hours of trading, so we'll see. Ooh, that's right, Tom. Thank you. Yes, we do have University of Michigan at 10 a.m. So 30 minutes from now. As far as the numbers this morning, employment up. That's a great sign. Earnings up. And the unemployment was pretty close to what was predicted, so some good economic numbers. Looks like this uptrend is just about to get a new high, a couple ticks away. Nasdaq not quite as strong. Several points away here from a new high. ES just got it. And that all-time high is right above us. So, yeah, hopefully between the news that just came out and consumer sentiment at 10 a.m., we should have enough juice to go somewhere today. Kind of hoping for that. Yesterday was just straight up range. So we do have a break in the new high on this uptrend on the ES, so we would expect a correction here. See if we can get that. Nasdaq now officially has a new high. So again, we would expect a correction. You know, there could be a wider uptrend going, something like this. That is pretty choppy to be considering a wide pattern like that, but it is still possible. So we're just keeping that in the back of our minds, but still waiting for the correction. Yes, same. Correction is most likely outcome here, but we do have the possibility of a secondary channel. ND, what's up? What's up? Thank you. I am doing well. This week's been a little bit sparse, to be honest. There hasn't been a ton of setups. Taken 3 this week. 1, 2, lost 1. So, yeah, usually I get a few more trades over the week, but it is what it is. You can't force your will on the market. Sean asking, what do I think about the wider channel on ES from the first overnight swings? So I'm talking about this. Whenever you're making channels, you need to look at, you want it to fit the whole of the price action, and look at how much of a gap there is in the top of this channel. So this is not a good one. Yeah, there's a lot of tests on the bottom, but you need to see both sides of the channel confirming there's nothing up there. Now, if prices were to go up there all of a sudden, now you're looking at that channel. Now it's looking good. But yeah, otherwise keep your channels tight when you're ranging. ND took 7 trades. That's not bad. That's not bad as far as over trading goes. Yeah, I mean, there's some people that they'll take 7 every day, and that I'd say is probably over trading. Most successful traders that I know take like 2-3 trades at the most per day. So 7 during the week is, I think that's, I mean, you'll have to decide on your own if you're over trading or not. You know, that's really dependent upon, are you actually following the setup, you know, or are you just jumping into stuff because you want to? That's a question only you can answer. Buenos dias, Dustin. What's up? What's up? Man, oh man, this thing just keeps drifting. Yeah, if you wanted to consider more aggressive entry here, this could be it as we get closer to the EMA. And yeah, I'd consider it. You know, we have a pullback, we have 1 attempt higher. We can get a really strong bar here on the EMA on the channel line. I could consider that. Again, we have the high right above us. Yesterday's high, that is also the all-time high. Pretty likely that we're going to go test that, so just waiting for an opportunity to do so. If we get a trade in here, I can make a really great target. Really good risk to reward, so just need that one more EMA test and it'll probably be worth taking a shot at. Doesn't look like it's going to come back to the EMA. And Nasdaq just taking off here. Testing the all-time high now. Be sure to hit that like button as we get the day started. Would appreciate the support. Spread the good vibes on a Friday. Oh, also, it's Friday, guys. This is Dad Joke Friday. So bring your groaners. Feel free to share your best dad jokes. Okay, here we go. S&P about to test the all-time high. Dang, look at the Nasdaq, man. Just out of control. Straight up. Very possible that this is an overshoot. We'll see how prices react here. But yeah, now we want the all-time high to hold on both symbols. That will present a great opportunity to go along, but we do need the high to hold. Alright, so far getting rejected here on the ES. Not what we want to see. if you're a bull. Nasdaq still could get that pullback and retest of that all-time high. So watching both of those pretty closely here. And Q still working its way up. And ES back above the high. News in 6 minutes, thank you. Tick Trader asking, why is ES super slow lately? Big players scared to trade the top. Yeah, I mean, we've floated up. You know, go look at a daily chart of SPY. We've just been in a massive uptrend. Light on volume, so institutions are not going to aggressively buy the all-time high at this time. You know, they're gonna wait till they get the price they want. So yeah, when you float up like this, now if this had been strong volume all the way up on this run up, you know, the last month or so, that'd be different. Then it'd be like, okay, they feel like it's gonna keep going, they're gonna get left out. But when you just drift up on low volume, it's more of a seller's boycott than it is like strong heavy buying. So it's interesting too, this breakout started on a holiday and we haven't really retested that level. So, and it's the 600 psychological level too, so I do expect that to get retested at some point. So as far as like an overall market bias, I mean, clearly bullish, but maybe after FOMC, we go back and retest that 600 level. Yeah, the year has been crazy bullish, that's for sure. Yes, here again on the all-time high, or previous all-time high rather. You got a date tonight, eh, Tick Trader? All right. Best of luck to you. Whatever you do, don't talk about your trading strategy. I think that's solid dating advice. Yeah, I guarantee go on a date with someone, they're not going to be nearly as interested in trading as you are. Alright, possibly a first attempt to go higher here on ES. We have a pullback. Nice hammer. Very likely to tick higher here. Be the first attempt to go higher. There it is. Here we go. T-Wood starting it off with the dad jokes. Why did the day trader's dinner date go so well? Because he knew how to invest in good conversation. Never date an apostrophe. They can be possessive. Oof. Literary joke. I feel like that's one that your high school English teacher writes on the board, you know, in the morning. Transitions that into a lesson. Alright, so here's the news. Consumer sentiment is higher than expected. Inflation expectations a little bit higher than previous. Still consolidating at the high. Kind of interesting. The Nasdaq just keeps going up, so bit of divergent price action here. Nasdaq not even slowing down, while the ES just chops around right at the previous all-time high. And as far as looking for a trade, we'll have to reset our account with this new high. This is just the first pullback now. While we're waiting, you know, bring on those dad jokes, guys. I'm into Star Wars. I don't know if you guys knew that about me, but my wife, not so much. She actually told me last night she was going to be leaving me because of all my bad Star Wars jokes. I said, divorce is strong with this one. I just realized I need like a groan button. I need a badoonch button and also just a groan one. Like, ah, dad. Yeah. You're welcome, Tom. Still waiting for that pullback on the Nasdaq. I do like that setup better. It's much, much stronger. Feeling heavy indeed, Tom. I would agree with that. Especially the S&P. Just has not joined the Nasdaq at all. All right, so we do have a little bit of support here at the range. Looking to see if we can push up like so and then get a higher low, and that would be a trade that I would take. Doesn't look great so far. It does feel pretty heavy, but we shall see. Yeah, that is true, Tom. It does look like 2 legs back to the channel if you ignore the news spike. So if you're just looking right here, kind of ignore that news spike. It does look like 2 legs back for sure. And it is a technical second entry, right? There is one attempt higher here, and then this is the second attempt. But just with it being below previous all-time high, I need to see that extra little confirmation right here with the higher low. Then I'll trade it. The Nasdaq is back on the EMA here. Had a pullback, one attempt higher, back at the EMA. This thing has just gone up so high though. Not at a good. I'd prefer if it actually came down to the breakout area and tested that. It'd be a better place to enter. Kind of prefer the S&P here. More room to the upside. Not quite touching the EMA here. Dustin, there you go. If pronouncing my B's as V's makes me sound Russian, then so be it. I love it. Yeah, this is a pretty clean setup, except for the previous high. That was just the one concerning thing here. But if you weren't looking at that, then this was solid. Attempt up here. Nice bull bar at the trend line. And that's the other concern and why you want to wait for it really to set up well. Look at that big bearish bar. So if I was just like scalping, you know, just looking for a set number of points, like a point and a half, whatever, 2 points, would have easily taken that. But when you're looking for the high, got to make sure it's a little bit more confirmed. So I wasn't confident in taking this all the way to the high, and as you see, would have gotten stopped short. Well, I guess the trade's not over, but this doesn't look super promising. And the Nasdaq does have a break and a new high, so would expect the Nas to correct. If the Nas starts correcting, it will drag S&P down with it. Yeah, I don't have a lot of confidence in this trade now on the S&P. Looks like it's going to start correcting. Kind of range like up here now. Still biased to the upside. But want to see what happens when the Nasdaq starts correcting. What's up, Archer? Good to see you. Nasdaq not correcting yet, still grinding higher. Could be a grinding kind of bull day here. Nasdaq just unbelievable movement. Absolutely non-stop. Wondering if there's maybe another way to draw this here. Yeah, that looks much better. Look at that. Yeah, still in this range. I do think it's going to probably break out, at least clear those highs. But kind of hard to get a setup to do so now because of the range, you know, unless it goes down to support and really holds there. Yeah, so here on the S&P, if we come down to the bottom of the range, as long as it's not a strong move, right? We want to see gradual 2 legs to the bottom of the range. Nice failed breakout. I might take the first bar, or I'll wait for the higher low. So if this first bar looks really good, may take it. Otherwise, apologize for my beautiful drawing. Otherwise, we'll be looking at the higher low. So again, need to see this. No, I don't want to see it rocket down to the bottom here. This has got to gradually get to the bottom, and then I'll be looking for one of these two setups. Okay, so here we are moving down to the bottom of the range. And this is not exactly what I was wanting to see. Kind of direct move down. I was hoping for more chop, so this looks more like it's going to drop at this point. Compressing right here in the middle of the range. This is much better as far as what I was looking for. Some chop, if this can continue to kind of work its way down here, get a good setup at the bottom of the range, that would be awesome. Come on, baby. This definitely feels like it's going to be a just gradual grind higher today. Back to the middle of the range. Watching the Nasdaq too. Had one attempt, one confirmation at the EMA. Waiting possibly for another one. Yes, looks like it wants to work its way back down to the support. Again, will be a great spot for a long. Come on, S&P. Go somewhere. Nasdaq dropping a bit. Could consider a nice bullish bar here at the channel support. All right. Taking a chance on this on the Nasdaq here. Got that bull bar right at the channel support. Really good risk to reward. Small risk if it loses. Big payoff, as this could be a nice trend day. So only took it on a contract. Already gone 1-to-1, but looks like it's going to make that high. And yeah, it was a triple test as well, blue collar. Thought that. S&P gradually working its way up from the middle of the range. Come on, baby. Push up to that new high. We got a little higher low here. I'd probably add to the position. ES is so close to pushing to a new high. And if ES launches up to a new high, Nasdaq should follow. If you took this trade, you easily could have scalped out for 1-to-1. I'm going for the larger move here. This thing already went. What is that, like 19 points or something? So easily could have scalped out. That's your flavor. Looks like it's coming for us. ES getting heavy as well. Tempted just to scratch out of this thing. But the whole point of having a small position is that you can let it do its thing and not worry about taking the loss. So I don't even know why that thought's crossing my head, to be honest. S&P looks like it wants to go down to the range support there. You can see ES right here. If it breaks below some of those candle lows, it's probably going to have a pretty strong bear candle. See if this turns into a higher low. If it does, I'll stay in. If not, I will see if I can scratch, but I got a feeling it's just going to go straight down to the stop here. Whoa, ES getting whippy all of a sudden. This comes back to break even. I'll probably try to get out. Position small, so don't mind it hitting the stop. But hey, if you can get out with no loss, that's even better, right? Same Tiger, you're welcome. Glad that's been helpful for you. Look at all the equal lows on the S&P on these last 4 bars. Crazy. And equal highs. Oh my gosh, look at that. We are doomed. We are doomed. I don't even think it's going to give a chance to scratch out. There it goes. No worries. Small position for a reason. Will S&P make it back to that little support? Kind of looks like it. That was a real nice bullish bar. Would have considered getting back in, but it was kind of doji. Yeah, I agree, Archer. Yeah, ES has probably just had that one, I think. Was halfway decent, but a little too risky going into the high day. This guy down here, but yeah. Then it's just been ranging. See if we can get a solid failed breakout here on the low of this range. And I'll take the higher low. I don't think I'm going to take the failed breakout. This is a nice bar. That's pretty tempting, but yeah, we'll give it the. Oh man, I don't know. That is pretty dang tempting. See what our risk to reward it would be here. 250. Yeah, that's pretty solid. I might consider this if it stays around here. Yeah, that would be my concern too, Archers, that it didn't really get to the very low of that range. So yeah, that'd be my concern as well. Yeah, bar didn't close on its high too, so I'm gonna skip that one, even though it may work. Very volatile out here. Sellers are really taking a whack at this. Let's see if they have what it takes. We'll draw a downtrend here, and yeah, we'll see how strong this move down is, guys. We've had a lot of chances to make this a bullish trend day to go up. This still is, could just be a pullback. So if this channel plays out pretty soon, right, has a break and a new low, and then we push up, I'm still going to be quite bullish, looking for a trade here to get to a new high. But we'll see how strong this downtrend is. This thing could just reverse a little Friday sell off. So we shall see. I'm going to hop over to Discord. Thank you guys for an excellent week. Yeah, enjoy your Fridays. Don't be trading way late into the afternoon. Give this thing a couple hours and call it a week. But yeah, I'll see many of you over on the I Am Trading Team Discord. Looking forward to that. Hopefully we can get a couple clean setups. And I appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. And see you this coming Monday. Peace, everybody.